All right, so Nate, very bummed out this morning about his date with Claire that kind of didn't happen. I mean, they went out, they hung out, but he had to leave early for an emergency.
Right, and he didn't tell us a lot of details about why he had to leave the date, but obviously that's probably why she's not going back out with him. So, but he did say he wants our help.
Yeah, he wants to reschedule with her and hasn't been able to do that on his own, so we're going to try to help out with that. Believe it or not, Claire has agreed to talk to us. So she's on hold right now. Let's bring her on. Claire, are you there?
Hey, yeah, I'm here.
Okay. Hey, listen, I know you only have a couple minutes. I know you told Kevin that. We just want to get to it right now. We heard you kind of went on a date with this guy, Nate, and he has really been trying to reschedule with you because he kind of had to leave in a rush to go help out a friend, and now he can't really set anything back up with you. So can we help with that? Is there a reason that you haven't been open to rescheduling or even talking to him?
I don't know how much he told you about, like, why he had to leave, but, like, did he tell you, he told you that he had to leave for a friend?
That's correct.
Okay, well, he told me that it was for an ex-girlfriend.
Ooh.
And a very, like, recent ex-girlfriend. And basically told me that, like, he needed to go bail her out, and she got, like, stuck. Her car, something happened with her car, or something like that. And he needed to go, like, come to her rescue.
Ugh.
And I was very put off by that. Like, I don't know. It's your ex that's a very recent ex. Call her an Uber, or she can't get her own Uber and, like, figure it out. Of all people, she's going to call her ex-boyfriend to come help her. It just seemed very odd to me and was a very big turnoff. And I wanted him to sort of, like, fight for me more and be like, no, I'm on a great date with this girl. Like, my ex can figure it out for herself. She's a grown woman. She's an adult. She can figure it out. And instead, he was like a little puppy dog and ran right back to her.
Oh, yeah.
Clearly, they're still talking. They're still in each other's lives. You know, I don't want to have any. And if that's already going to be coming into my life on our first date,
right?
I don't want to have anything to do with it. I'm not getting in the middle. Clearly, they're still talking.
Okay.
Yeah,
well, I mean,
I don't really blame you, Claire. I get it what you're saying. I would kind of feel the same way if I were you.
Yeah, and it was a waste of my time.
But I do think Nate was honest with you, and we have him on the phone with us, Claire, and I want to bring him back on right now. But again, I understand that you'd be frustrated with that. Nate, you there?
Yeah. It's just like a friend. Like, my ex moved down here about 3 months ago. We went out 2 months ago for a couple times, probably less than a month. And she just doesn't know people out here. She has, like, 2 friends at work maybe, but, like, I guess she couldn't get a hold of them. And she just called me crying. And I'm a nice guy. I would do that for anyone on this phone call. Like, if somebody needed a ride from the airport, I'd pick them up. I just care about being a good person. I don't see how that's not, like, a good quality in another person.
You only went out for a little bit, yet you're calling her your ex. I don't know. I really think that, like, there's someone, she could have figured it out on her own and you didn't have to leave a date. Maybe you should try to go back with her and really help her out. And I just don't want to have any part of it.
It's not even like that. That's just somebody I went out with a few times. You're the one that called her my ex. I said it was my friend.
Well, I mean, I got to be honest. You did say my ex moved down here a few months ago. You did say that, Nate.
So what's going on with you? Okay, just let's.
So, I mean,
what's going
history?
on?
What's
going on
with
the
this
two of
girl,
you?
though? Did you date her
it's
back
my
home
friend.
and then she moved here? So you guys haven't been. What's the deal?
She just lives out here. She moved out here. We went out a couple times. It wasn't really like that. I stay friendly with people. It didn't like. It was kind of mutual. We kind of decided not to see each other like that. We don't really talk, and I think she really just doesn't have friends, to my knowledge. And I was probably one of the few people that she knows outside of her job.
Right.
I mean, okay, let's look at it from his side. JR, if you had a girlfriend of yours call you, hey, I need some help, what are you going to do? You're going to say no? No, you're going to go help them.
An ex, though?
That's a tough one.
I don't know. I don't think I'm leaving a date to go help out an ex. You know, Claire, you're hearing everything that Nate has to say. Is there any way you guys could do a redo and reset this and try to go out again?
No.
Yeah, I
I'm
kinda felt that was
sorry.
coming.
I'm just not interested. I'm at a point in my life where I'm not trying to complicate things in my life. And I'm sorry. I'm not interested. I don't know what else to say.
Okay. Well, Nate, if you're just being a nice guy, then I commend you for that. But as far as the second date goes, it's not going to be for Claire. So I'm sorry, man.
Well, I appreciate your help anyway. I guess it doesn't pay to be a nice guy.
In this case, I guess it didn't on this one. But I'm sure that other woman is very appreciative. And I thank you for coming on with us today. And thank you, Claire, for your time. You guys have a great day.
Okay. Thanks.
Sorry, Nate. Sorry it didn't work out. All right, let me put it this way. What if it's your ex-wife or your ex-husband and your ex-wife, I don't know, has a flat tire on the side of the road or something?
Valid.
And you're on a date with a new person and you're like, my ex-wife she needs help.
You say no.
Really?
Hold on, though. Okay, let's say you would say yes in that situation. That's fine. And you're being nice and you're helping out. But he didn't even admit that it was his ex. He goes, my ex moved down here a few months ago. He goes, oh, I mean, as a girl that I kind of know.
That's a great point.
He was
Great
not
point.
telling us everything. He did not give
I
us
just
all the
think the
history.
guy was trying to be nice.
All right. We're going to see where you're at on this. 800-992-1099. 800-992-1099.